I'm going to show you the formal British way to eat a candy necklace. The candy necklace, otherwise known as candy beads or candy jewellery, have been a popular treat for children and adults for many decades. It is highly unlikely that you would ever be confronted with a candy necklace in a formal British setting, but if you were, I'm going to show you how to approach eating it. The concept of edible jewellery actually dates back to ancient times, where people would adorn themselves with jewellery made from edible materials, such as fruit, nuts and grains. The modern candy necklace, however, was invented in the early 1950s by a company called Smarties Candy Company in New Jersey, United States of America. The original candy necklace was made of small tablets of flavoured compressed sugar, shaped like beads and strung together on an elastic string. These necklaces quickly became a hit with children. There's something quite magical about being able to wear and then eat your own jewellery. Over the years, the candy necklace has of course evolved, and there are so many flavours, shapes and sizes now available. They are now sold all around the world. The candy necklace for me is very reminiscent of my childhood. I remember with much excitement going into the local newsagent, purchasing my candy necklace and proudly showing my friends as I slowly ate the necklace throughout the day. I was probably a little bit high on E numbers and my mother would have been not so pleased, but I was very proud of my beautiful, ever receding necklace. You can often see them at parties and festivals and family events. Now, if the chef had served you a candy necklace, there would be two approaches one could take. The first would be to assume that the candy needs to be decanted off the string itself, in which case one would pick up the candy necklace and hopefully the chef or waitstaff would have laid out a pair of scissors on the table for you to then neatly snip the string, decant the beads onto your plate and then eat them one by one. However, on this occasion, I cannot see any scissors on the table, which means that the chef wants me to have a more interactive dining experience. Thus, I must wear the necklace. Now, I have two options. The first would be to place it over my head and around my neck, or the other on my wrist. Now, as I'm already wearing fine jewellery and do not want to mess up my hair, I'm going to go for the wrist option. I pick up the candy necklace and assess the size. I can see that this can easily fit over my head, but as I said, I'm going to opt for my wrist. I slide the candy necklace onto my wrist, and as one can see, it's too big. So I'm going to simply give it a twist and then place my hand back through it so that now I have a neat bracelet on my wrist. To eat the necklace, I now must lift my wrist to my mouth. We always wish to be polite and discreet whilst at a formal British setting. So I'm going to use my other hand to shield my mouth so that guests around me aren't engaged with watching me actually eat the necklace off the string. I lift my hand to my mouth and then cover with my other hand. And then I place the now bracelet into my mouth, take a neat nibble to release one bead off the string. One candy bead has been deposited in my mouth, chewed and swallowed. It is sugary yumminess. And now I have quite a few more to go. You can, of course, bite two at a time, but make sure to do it carefully so that they don't drop down onto your lap. And of course, if you've finished dessert and don't wish to continue, you can just simply take the bracelet home with you. Have you ever experienced eating a candy necklace or indeed a candy bracelet? What's your favourite childhood sweets? Let me know in the comments below.